Yeah, I've been in school in India, and when I finish my school, I come to the, into the Tibetan society, and my wife, she was studying Buddhism there, and so we met there, and she's sort of helping my English reading and a little bit pronunciation. So slowly, slowly we got a boy, so just, and I had to look after my family, so that's then we decided to come to England is the best place for, at the moment. So we come to UK. I never thought I'd going to England, but finally I got here in London, and I'm quite surprised. And here I've been, working for 1 year, working 1 year, full time and part time, and then studying carpentry in Stratford, nice college, and competition with some Western people now, and it's all right, winning there. So I've been joined with a national carpenters competition, and I got a second place. That's quite amazing. So yeah, I quite like it here. Yeah, because it's quite multicultural city of the world. It's a really big city, and you see so many different kinds of people, and different, lots of religions, different cultures, and yeah, I think it's not bad at all. I quite like it. Yeah, I was born in a mixed nomad and farmer. It's just sort of a mix. We got a lot of animals, lots of goats, lots of sheep, and few yaks, not so much like the nomad. And my horse is just sort of like people having motorbike here, just really looking after where and just riding. I like racing as well. I love to ride horse. Yeah, I was born in a Buddhist country, and I follow Buddhism. It's based on compassion and love, and how to be a good heart. I do practice whatever I can, and it really helps me a lot. Actually, it makes me alive. It gives me the pleasure to being in the universe, being as a human being. Of course, the first time they have the physical invasion. They have to fight and completely put in lots of people, all the men put in prison, and killing lots of people, killing lots of monks and nuns, and destroying all the monasteries and bomb everywhere, wherever they can.
Do you mind talking about your time in prison and why you went to prison, or would you rather not talk about that? It's totally up to you.
No, I'll just leave that.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
we want to talk about the
Okay, that's fine.
prison.
Okay.
Just prison. And I wanted to go to school and that kind of things, but I can't. In my old age, my generations, we don't get educations. That's one problem. And some people get education, but they don't get what they want. Like, they want to learn Tibetan literature, Tibetan history, Tibetan Buddhism. Under the grace of His Holiness, the Tibetan people manage lots of schools in India. And then there's a very good opportunity to learn Tibetan and Buddhism and other languages such as English and Hindi if you want to learn. Then in many different languages as well. So I thought that's fantastic. I'm going to India. And then I had to find a guide with two other people, and luckily I found one guide, guider, yeah. He knows the way how to escape from Tibet to Nepal. And then we come from Lhasa to Nepal, we had so many different problems. We had to cross a very, very high mountain. It's called Shakumbo, probably the highest mountain between Tibet and Nepal. Then we escaped in the quite middle of the winter, because then the Chinese they cannot send the army to, just look the borders. So at that time we escaped, but we have a bad problem. I don't know what degree is it, but it's really, really cold. And I have a friend, very, very close friend. He's in the same village, not same village, but in a different village. We're very close, and probably we are quite very distant relatives as well. And he's coming with me as well. And then we before they crossed the mountain, on the top mountain, he was completely tired. And then I just hold him and shake him. No, you've got to eat. You're going to die, man. You've got to eat. And then I'm slowly bring him and hold his hand. He just hold my shoulder. I'm carrying all the luggages as well to him. Then come to our place, and then we can't make a fire. We can't find a wood or anything to burn. Yeah. What I did, I got a big blanket to wear and just burn completely blanket, burn it, and then put some bushes on top and make a couple, pots of tea, and then give to people, and just like just very, very hot cup of tea for each. You won't believe it's so delicious. So tasty. We haven't had a tea for a week at all. We haven't got a drink for a week. You won't believe it. I never had delicious food in my life like that. The next morning, then I just recognized there's the woman with the girl. She's not there. And there's another boy. He's about, 15, like that. He's not there. And then next morning, then the guide, he thinks he said, no, let's go. And then I thought, oh, that is terrible. They're leaving her. No, then probably she is already dead and just really frozen now. Or she's still alive. I can't say at all. And then I told the guides, we have to go back and have to, to find her and bring down. He said, no, we have to think about the magic of the people, the other people. We have to go. Then I had to stand up in front of the group and saying, if somebody's alive, probably they're still alive. If we save them, then we are saving somebody's life. We are all Tibetan. We believe in Buddhism. Yeah? What does it mean to you, saving a life? If you just recite some mantras, yeah, and if you don't really, something's really that, what you call crucial time to save somebody's life, then you don't save it. It's not really practice at all. Then there's some other young Geshe, the monk. The Geshe means a very highly educated Tibetan Buddhism. And he stand up and, that is completely right, the boy he's right. So we have to go back and get the girl down. The guy is dreadful, man. He's just that kind of person. What can I do? I feel really sorry for him. He had to, take the consequences and later on, isn't it? As Buddhism believes in karma, what goes around comes around.
How do you feel about Chinese people now?
I feel like Chinese people are same as the Tibetan people. I never feel like Chinese people as my enemies at all. Chinese people is my best, best resources of my happiness, to practice my generosity and patience. If you haven't got any enemies to practice or anything like that, someone's not going to against with you, how can you going to practice your patience? This is the best person to, you can cultivate your positive energies. Yeah, slowly, slowly, I will try to be a what you call sole trader, self-employed. That's my aim to support my family. And the boy is he says, but knows he'll be 6 soon in 2 days. He says he's 7 in 2 days actually.